press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
See a very interesting theorem, that is Pythagoras theorem. You are very familiar with this Pythagoras theorem. Since 6th standard you have been learning this theorem. You have just applied this theorem in various situations, correct? So let us now see in this 10th standard actually what you have to prove this theorem by using the similarity concept. Okay. So for that, you all know the statement. Let us try to recall. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides of a triangle. You are very familiar with this Pythagoras theorem. So we are going to prove this theorem based on the concept of similarity. Clear? So now let us see. So for that I have taken a triangle ABC right angled at B. Is it clear? Triangle ABC right angled at B. And there is a construction for this. We have to draw BD perpendicular to AC. We have to draw BD perpendicular to AC. So let us write that given. So what is given? Given ABC is a triangle. Is a right angled triangle. Please write there, right angled triangle. ABCD is a right angled triangle where angle B is equal to 90 degree. Okay. So this is given. Now what you have to prove? To prove AC square. You all know hypotenuse is opposite to the 90 degree, that is opposite to this angle, that is angle B. Since angle B is 90 degree, so AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So you have to prove this. Okay. So all these days you are applying this theorem on in various situations. Now we are going to prove based on the similarity concept. Now construction is there here, I told you. So draw BD perpendicular to AC. Okay, you have to draw BD perpendicular to AC. Now proof. See what I'll try to do now. I'll prove that triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. So you can see three triangles there. First I am going to take ABD or ADB and ABC, that is a bigger triangle. Okay. So let us see in triangle ADB and triangle ABC. Okay, now let us see which are equal angles in these two. Just find out. Angle D, that is angle ADB is equal to angle ABC. Why? 90 degree. Because since BD is a perpendicular to AC, you all know this is 90 degree. So this is 90 degree and this is 90 degree. So they are equal. Then which is the common angle? I hope you can find out the common angle here. So A is a common angle for both. So let us try to write angle DAB is equal to angle DAB. Angle DAB is equal to angle BAC. Why? Because common angle. common angle. So can I write by AA similarity criteria? Triangle ADB is similar to triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. See, once again you check. ADB is equal to ABC. Okay. DAB. BAC. Correct. Now we have this. Okay. So let us keep as it is now. Okay, we'll write the corresponding sides proportion. AD by AB is equal to AB by AD by AB is equal to AB by AC is equal to, okay, let us write only these two. Another one we can take, that is another one is DB by BC. But let me take only this, then I can write here. See, just observe this, AD by AB is equal to AB by AC. So from this, can I cross multiply this? AB square is equal to, see, I'll cross multiply this. So AB square is equal to AD into AC. So this is one for us. One equation we got. Okay, I hope you understood. So I took a smaller triangle, this one, that is ADB, and the bigger triangle. Now I'll take the another triangle, this another one, another part of this triangle and the bigger triangle. So in triangle BDC and triangle ABC, again here also same procedure. This is 90 degree, again we have 90 degree, and one more common angle will be C here. Okay, the same what we did in the first part of the proof, the same thing here. So here angle BDC is equal to angle ABC. Why? Because 90 degree. Next, angle, another one, angle BCD, angle BCD is equal to angle BCD is equal to ACB. Why? Because common. Okay, common. Next, therefore, so triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Do you agree with this? See, check once again. BDC is equal to ABC. BCD is equal to ACB. Therefore, BD. So this is by CPST. So you can write CPST here. And for this also by CPST, BD by AB is equal to BC by AC is equal to another one DC by BC. Now which is common here we can just observe these two. So from this, can I write BC square is equal to AC into DC? AC into DC. Okay. Now we got the second equation. Clear? Okay. Now just observe, first equation is this. So let me mark. First equation. This is second equation. So by adding 1 and 2, by adding 1 and 2, so can I write AB square plus BC square is equal to here AD into AC plus here AC into DC. Okay, what I did? I added equation 1 and 2. So you got this equation. Now I hope you can see this. Okay. Can you see, or I'll complete here now. Okay, now AB square plus BC square is equal to, now here just observe this, here AC is common. So can I take AC outside? AC is common. So what remains? AD plus DC. AD plus DC remains. Okay. AD plus DC. Now just observe from the figure. AD plus DC is nothing but AC square. Sorry, AC. AD plus DC is nothing but AC. Okay. Now here AC into AD plus DC, I will write AC. So here also I got AC square. So hence what we got? AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. See? Hence proved. Okay? Hence proved. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. I hope it's a very easy theorem and also very important theorem, and you have been learning this and you have seen the application of Pythagoras theorem. A very vast application is there of this theorem. So it's a very important, we proved it on the basis of similarity concept. Okay. And one more thing I wanted to tell you, this can be proved in some other way also. See here, maybe you have observed one thing, that is, see, whenever we draw a perpendicular to a triangle, when the see your theorem 6.7 in your textbook, page number 145, theorem. See, I'll read out the statement first. It's a very important theorem again, but we need not prove it. If a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of the right angle of a right triangle to the hypotenuse, if a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of right angled of a right triangle, means from the vertex of right angle, means this is 90 degree. If you draw a perpendicular from that vertex, then to the hypotenuse, then triangle to both the sides of a perpendicular are similar. Triangles to both the sides of a perpendicular means, both the sides means this is the perpendicular. So the triangle, the big triangle is divided into two triangles. So two triangles can be considered as similar and to the whole triangle. So these two triangles can be similar. I mean, it is similar to the whole triangle, as well as those two triangles are also similar. What I mean to say, see, I'll just write here. See, here already we have here. See here, this one. See, what does this gives you? ADB is similar to ABC. So I'll write this. So let me rub this. See here, just observe this. Triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, then just observe here. What does this give? Triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, and see here, ADB is similar to triangle ABC. Again, triangle BDC is also similar to ABC. So can I write triangle ADB is similar to triangle BDC? So this is the meaning of the statement which I read now, that is theorem 6.7 in your textbook. See, once again I'll tell you now. Now I think you can understand in a better way. If a perpendicular is drawn from the vertex of the right angled triangle, then from the vertex of the right angle of a right angled triangle, then to the hypotenuse, then the two triangles on both the sides of the perpendicular are similar to the bigger triangle, and as well as they are similar to each other also. Means this triangle is similar to this triangle is similar to the bigger one. Again, this triangle is similar to ABC, and these two triangles are also similar. So this is in your textbook they have given it as theorem 6.7. Okay. You can, based on that theorem, based on 6.7 also, you can prove this Pythagoras theorem also. Okay. Now, let us see the converse of this theorem. Next, converse of this theorem, Pythagoras theorem. So you can use this also, or you can use theorem 6.7 which they have given in your textbook to prove this, to prove Pythagoras theorem. Now, converse of this Pythagoras theorem, what does this converse say? So, let me read out the statement. In a triangle, if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the angle opposite to the first side is right angle. So, in a triangle, if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides, then the angle opposite to the first side is right angle. So let me draw. So to prove this, we need construction is there for this. So this is the triangle which I have drawn. In a triangle, the square of the one side is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. So that is the given. So given AC square, the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is AB square plus BC square. This is given. Then what you have to prove? You have to prove that the angle opposite to this side, that is this angle B. So you have to prove that angle B is equal to 90 degree, or that angle ABC is a or. Okay, ABC is a right angled triangle. You have to prove this. You have to prove that B is 90 degree. So for that, one construction is there. Construction. So let me construct another triangle where So construct triangle PQR such that so what I'll do, I'll construct the triangle such that AB is equal to PQ or PQ is equal to AB such that PQ is equal to AB and this one is equal to BC, that is RQ is equal to CB. Okay, I'll construct a triangle PQR such that, and also very important, this is right angle triangle. So right angle triangle and angle Q is equal to 90 degree. So I am taking another triangle which is right angle triangle, and also AB is equal to PQ and QR is equal to BC. Okay. Now, so let me write QR is equal to BC. Now, since this is right angle triangle, so can I see, this is right angle triangle. So can I apply Pythagoras theorem for that? Okay. So proof. Since triangle PQR is a right angled triangle, so can I write triangle PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Okay, because Pythagoras theorem, by applying Pythagoras theorem. Okay, next, now PR square is equal to, now I have taken PQ as AB and QR as BC, so I can replace these two, correct? PQ as AB square plus QR as BC square, because I have taken PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC. I have taken these two. Now, but we know that, so it is given, we know that, see here, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, it is given. So comparing, so if you write this 1 and this as 2, by comparing 1 and 2, by comparing 1 and 2, so can I write PR square is equal to AC square? Do you agree? See here, because PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Same way AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So now these two are equal. So PR is equal to AC. Now we got this. PR is equal to AC. Okay. Now see, now just observe, PR is this one. PR is equal to this one. Now when you compare these two triangles, please see, it's a very, very important step now. When you compare these two triangles, now all the sides, just observe, AB is equal to PQ, same way BC is equal to QR, and say just now we got that AC is equal to PR. Now can I say that by SSS congruence, SSS similarity criteria, these two triangles are similar? See, once if you prove that two triangles are similar, definitely I can say that angle B is equal to angle Q, and angle Q already I have taken it as 90 degree, so B also will be 90 degree. I hope you understood this. So now why I did this? Because we had only two, because this was a construction, I had taken AB is equal to PQ and BC is equal to QR by construction. But I need one more element to show that these two triangles are similar. That is either angle or another side we need. So angle we can't get. So this side AC is equal to PR. Okay, that is the last part of the Pythagoras, I mean the converse of the Pythagoras theorem. So let me just try rub this given and construction. Now continue. So now in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is equal to PQ and what else? BC is equal to QR because by construction. So we had this. Next, just now we proved PR, no, I'll write AC. AC is equal to PR as proved above. So, can I say that two triangles are similar? So, I hope you understood this. It's very easy and interesting problems, these theorems. Then, by SSS similarity criteria, triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Okay, now can I write by angle B is equal to angle Q? Okay, but angle Q is equal to 90 degree. We had taken it by construction. By construction, we had taken already. This is a right angle triangle at Q. So Q is 90 degree. Then definitely angle B is also equal to 90 degree. So hence proved. Okay, so please practice so that for the next class we can see the application of these two theorems in the next class. That is in the next exercise also we will get. So thank you. Have a nice day.